Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to ItsKim Live. If you've never seen this show before, hi, I'm ItsKim, and this is my show where I talk about pop culture topics that I care about, and we talk about the news and all those types of things. I apologize for the little glitch earlier in the stream. Normally I like to start on a black screen, but I had the wrong thingy up, so that was on me. That was on me. But we had the regular intro, and now we move into it because it is definitely, as Sarah B just said, it is definitely a Monday. Oh my gosh. So here is the way the show normally works. First, we start with the main topic. That's the thingy that's in the thumbnail. Okay, that's what's in the title, all that stuff, probably partially part of why you clicked. So we're going to get into that very shortly. After that, we have a halftime where we just kind of hang out as a community. Got a few things to talk about in that today. As well, we have a What the What section, which is where we look at something from on the internet that is funny, crazy, interesting, all those types of things. So even if you're not super into the main topic, there's something here for you. You'll have a good time. If you're watching on the replay, there will be timestamps and chapters available so you can jump around however you want, or you can watch the stream in full as it was originally presented. And I did want to say thank you guys so much. Thank you for all the Space Angels who are coming in. I see you guys all coming in. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the support. Thank you to General Scott who sent in a PayPal already this morning. I so appreciate that. And also thank you so much to Jackie Swan who has started us off on the gifted memberships already. Much appreciated. And my goodness. So I am here as well. Producer Sister is here. I don't know if you want to say hi.
Hi.
Producer Sister is here. She has provided us today with a What the What, which I'm very excited to get into. I did want to let you guys know. Producer Sister and I have had one heck of a week, and I've been staying kind of quiet about it because I didn't want to get super into a lot of it. But just we can talk about it through halftime because I know you guys want me to get to the main topic, and that's fine. But I did want to let you guys know. Producer Sister had an accident over the weekend. She is okay.
Yep.
I am speaking more so for her because part of what happened in the accident was she hurt her face. So talking can be painful for her. Is that fair?
We're more so past the painful and at uncomfortable.
Okay.
I think.
So
is the best way to phrase it right now.
Yeah. So normally I would be having a bit more of a back and forth with Producer Sister in the show, but I want to allow her to really speak when she wants to. And if she doesn't want to because it's uncomfortable, that's totally fine. But I wanted to let you guys know she is here. She is okay. It's gonna be fun for a bit. We could talk about it more in the halftime and all that stuff. As well, we're also both a bit stressed because our dad was also in an accident. Not this past weekend, but the weekend before.
Yeah.
We didn't say anything, but he's got 4 broken ribs. So Producer Sister is not doing super great, and neither is my dad. So
it's been fun.
It's been, and the funny thing is, I know like General Scott has had one heck of a week. A lot of other people have had one heck of a week. I don't know what is going on, but that is part of why I am just... I'm just gonna be real. Like, that's where I'm at right now. I am so, like, I am tired.
Yeah.
I am so tired. So, I would appreciate any prayers, good vibes, all that good stuff. It is so good to see you guys here. Your support is very much felt and appreciated. I did just see, thank you so much, General Scott, for gifting 6 memberships. That brings us up to 7. So we're back to Team Odd. Thank you guys so much. And we're gonna get through it. The thing is, everything that has happened is fixable. Everything that has happened is something that can be healed. We're gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's just a lot. And if I seem distracted, I just wanted you guys to know because unfortunately, I just wear all my emotions all over my face. Like, I can't hide them from you guys. I just can't. So there is no point. So here we go. We're going to do this show. And I can tell you, even with all of that, I think I'm still having a better week than Justin Timberlake. I'm not going to lie. And the thing is, I would love to be able to be like, this is totally clickbait. Like, blah, blah, blah. No, this is not clickbait. This is not. And this is kind of one of these situations where it is just getting worse. The whole weekend, every time I just Googled news, on Justin Timberlake, it was just another thing and another thing and another thing and another thing. So we are going to get into it, and yeah, off off we go. You good, producer sister?
Hmm.
All right, all right. Let's do this. And also, if you are here for the first time, please remember to or in general, please remember to like this stream. Please remember to sub. All those good things. It helped me out a lot today, and I very much appreciate it. Okay, so yes, it got worse. It got worse. So here we go. This stream is going to include speculation and opinion and it should not be taken as fact. If you have questions about where I get my information, you are welcome to check out the source doc that is in the description. And I have all the links there from the articles that I've looked at. One, to give credit where credit is due, but also because I want you guys to be able to take a look at what I'm looking at. So if you have questions, you can find those answers. And always do your own research. Okay? And also, hi, YouTube reviewer. Hi. We haven't done a lot to ensure that this video is appropriate for the community guidelines. We care about this platform, we'd like to stay on it, and we are not trying to do things that we shouldn't be doing. And yeah, we're doing our best. We're trying. Okay? We're trying. And viewers, we're gonna talk about this too in a little bit. Ugh. Please do not send hate to anyone, famous or not. It's not cute. We're all entitled to our opinions, but did not do anything that would cause harm to people in real life and their mental health and all that stuff. I don't support hate. Now that goes for Justin Timberlake. That goes for anybody else that I mention. Okay? All right. You guys will know why I am emphasizing this in a little bit. Get ready. Okay. So, Justin Timberlake. Reportedly, his ego has been crushed, according to page 6. And it is due to the arrest, the album flop, and the trolling from fans. So page 6 was telling us that the sheen has worn off of America's one-time golden boy. The latest kick to Justin Timberlake's ego, when, as page 6 reported, the young cop arrested him for a DWI in Sag Harbor early on Tuesday and didn't recognize his face or his name. All right. Now, some of this stuff, as we read through these articles, there is some repeat information. I'm doing my best to make sure that this is as seamless as possible and we're not repeating the same information, but there's definitely going to be a few things that do get repeated, and there's reason for that. So the first part that we're going to talk about is this whole thing of Justin saying under his breath when he was arrested, "This is going to ruin the tour." And the cop replied, "What tour?" And Justin said, "The world tour," which has now started a whole meme culture across the internet. Everywhere I look right now, there's people making memes of this. It is nonstop. We're not going to go super deep into that today, but I am going to acknowledge that it exists. I also did want to say thank you so much to Jean Rick, who super chatted. It was a super sticker of a hippo. Thank you so much for that. I so appreciate that. We love our house hippos here. As well, Carbonized Stardust super chatted. Smash the like. We can't smash JT. No, we're not smashing JT. Like, not in any reasoning of the word. But yes, you could absolutely smash that like. Go for it. Helps out the channel a lot. Lets people know that I'm streaming, all that type of stuff, and helps out. Okay. Yeah, but yes, there's lots of memes. There's lots of memes. But the whole thing is, I'm kind of feeling like this whole situation, forget the tour. I honestly think that if this continues, if this coverage and what we're finding out about this incident continues, forget the tour. This could ruin his life. Hands down, this could ruin his life. And you will understand why as we keep going. So, the sources told the Post that the singer-actor's career was not where he thought it would be at this point. The album didn't do well. And the insider says, "I don't see Justin getting any big acting roles right now," a well-placed Hollywood insider said. "And I just think Justin has a bad reputation in Hollywood as a bit of a jerk and a pain in the butt." No lies were told from what I've heard, I'm sorry. "He's got a bit of an ego," said an industry insider. So that kind of sounds like it's a separate insider. Okay. The past few days, complete with Timberlake's glass-eyed mugshot, are a clear indication that the former NSYNC heartthrob has some very real midlife crisis issues. Okay. Not the least of them is the fact that his wife, Jessica Biel, is said to be extremely upset with her husband's antics, according to Us Weekly. I've also seen quotes colossally embarrassed. And this is also where I want to mention I am not seeing a lot of what I would consider to be, sorry, loosely credible reporting on this. But I can tell you that the rumor mill, the streets are talking that Jessica is really not happy. Really, really, really not happy. And I'm also hearing other rumors that are completely just rumors at this point. I'm not seeing anything that I don't know if potentially infidelity is a part of this. I am hoping it is not. I am hoping that this is just people making up stuff because they want to make headlines, they want people to talk and all this other type of stuff. But I don't believe, based on what I'm seeing, that all is well in paradise. And quite frankly, I don't blame her. I completely understand why she would be upset about this, and I think she has every right to be. Um, and again, as with pretty much any time we have talked about Jessica Biel, I am always amazed at how well she is handling so much of this. She has so much grace. So like I can she is so out of his league. It's insane. So, my support to Jessica. I hope she's doing okay. This cannot be easy for her as she's going back to work. She's a mom to two kids. This is all going on with Justin. I All the best to Jessica. All the best to Jessica. Not trying to drag her through the mud, but I'm definitely seeing I would not be surprised if there is more reporting over the next couple of weeks about things not being good based on what I'm seeing. But it may not be true. It all could be absolute garbage. I have no idea. But I did want to mention that, especially like I think she's in the thumbnail, that type of thing. That's why I have her there, because there's definitely conversation. But we're going to keep going. While Timberlake traded on his dimpled good looks and sunny charm for decades, he's not been having a great year. Everything I Thought It Was became his first solo release to miss the number one spot since Justified in 2020 and 2002. The record was met with criticism and weaker than usual sales upon its release in March. And I will say, we did. Producer Sister and I did listen to the whole record. I think there were 2 songs we were like, this is okay.
Yeah.
The rest of it, we were like, this is creepy. Just some of the lyrics,
Oh,
it just was,
just
oh,
a lot of
oof,
ick factor.
oof. And the thing is, I know a lot of people are going to want to be like, well, I'm a huge Britney fan, so of course I'm going to be a Justin Timberlake hater. First of all, I loved, and I'm censoring my words here because it's YouTube, I loved Future X Love Sound.
Such a
That
good
whole
album.
record. Fantastic.
So good.
Fantastic. The 2020 experience, when him and Timbaland pulled off, like, again, solid. Both parts, solid record. This, on the other hand, Everything I Thought It Was not. It was not. I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm just, in my own opinion, that's how I felt. Though the ticket sales for the Forget Tomorrow World Tour have been similarly lackluster. We'll talk more about that later. His golden boy image is definitely depleted, the Hollywood source said. And Reptile, last year's Netflix thriller that Timberlake was in, saw Timberlake deemed by critics as making his best impression of Ben Affleck in Gone Girl. His biggest success in recent years has come from voicing a character in the Trolls movies. The latest band together saw him reunited with NSYNC and releasing Better Place, the boy band's first single in more than 20 years. It's surely not the career he imagined when, as the Post reported in 2010, he had his eyes on an Oscar nomination for his role in The Social Network. Back then, we reported that he was doing things his own way, including attending the Academy screenings on his own and privately reaching out to award winners and the Academy darlings like Tom Hanks and Kevin Spacey for campaigning advice. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble in my brain right now imagining Justin Timberlake going to Kevin Spacey for advice. Some things age interesting. That's all I'm saying. In the end, only co-star Jesse Eisenberg? Is it Eisenberg? I hope I'm not saying that horribly wrong. I apologize to Jesse. I'm sorry to this man. Received nod, although Timberlake did not get to open the Oscars. Although Timberlake did get to open the Oscars in 2017 with a rambunctious performance of his nominated self-penned song "Can't Stop the Feeling" from Yes, a Trolls movie. The shade in this. Oh my gosh. Not me. The way it was written. It was seen as a feat when Timberlake managed to leapfrog from boy band success to solo fame with edgy grown-up songs like Senorita and Exy Back. Another industry insider said there have been rumors around Justin's behavior for a long time. Maybe the bubble was about to burst, and this is the pin that pricked the bubble. I have to cough. Sorry, give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. My apologies. Sorry. Allergies are still terrible. It's awful. Are you doing okay with that, producer sister? Okay. All right. In the end, sorry, I messed that up. My apologies. Another insider did say, though, after all of that, that there have been rumors around Justin's behavior for a long time. Maybe the bubble was about to burst, and this was the pin that pricked the bubble. Justin had previously apologized to his wife for a strong lapse in judgment in 2019 when he was photographed holding hands with actress Alicia Wainwright while off duty from filming the drama film Palmer in New Orleans. Timberlake blamed being drunk in his public apology for the behavior. I think we all remember that. We've covered that. Now, he said in the apology, "Nothing happened between me and my co star. I drank way too much that night and I regret my behavior. I should have known better," Timberlake wrote in an open letter at the time. Said the industry insider, "He's got a few blemishes for sure." The 10-time Grammy winner was released without bond on Tuesday after being arraigned in Sag Harbor. He was charged with driving while intoxicated misdemeanor, and his next court date is scheduled for July 26th. Now, we have heard he does not have to be there. So we're probably going to see press of Justin doesn't show up for his court date. No, he's probably not. He doesn't have to. So he's probably not. So just
I did check it last show. He has a show, I believe, in Poland that day, so he will not be there.
It would be very difficult. If anything, maybe he'll be there via Zoom.
Yeah,
but that would probably be it. Like, and if he's not required to be, I don't blame him. And honestly, I think if I was him, I wouldn't go either. Right? Let your lawyer talk for you. Let the professional talk for you. They're probably going to do a better job than you ever could in the first place, regardless. Now, page 6 is told that he and Biel have rented a house in Sag Harbor for the summer, as they did last year. In today's world, you have to be really dumb to drink and drive, the industry insider said. Justin is showing off a side that I don't think a lot of people know about. I want to get into just that point for a moment. And if you would please allow me a moment to rant, and I hope you guys are okay with this for a minute. And I'm just going to go back to this for a moment. I am seeing a lot of conversations surrounding people defending Justin on this. Now, I don't think that necessarily the whole world should be piling on him. I think some of this article was a bit salacious, I'm not going to lie. It's definitely not the way that I would have written it if I was a journalist. However, drinking and driving is wrong. Period. End of discussion. And I would be saying the same thing if it was one of my faves getting caught drunk driving. I would be very upset, as I am, that this happened, because your drink, your party, your good night out is not worth risking the lives of other people or yourself. Okay? And to the various celebrities, news anchor people, or whatever who are defending this behavior, as the meme says, bombastic side eye. How are you not embarrassed? Honestly, I don't understand how, like, I don't want to harp on it too much, but literally I saw Chris Cuomo go on TMZ and talk about this. And, you know, just saying that we're making this political by talking about the DUI, and kind of alluding that he thought that it was not proportional, like the amount of media attention on this, that it was a bit of overkill. I would like everyone to rewind their memories back to the late 2000s of the time when Paris Hilton, I believe, I know Lindsay Lohan, there were a number of other young women who were arrested for drunk driving or other related charges. I saw their mugshots on t-shirts. I saw reporting of them all the time. I don't think that this is overkill compared to what we've seen in the past. And I kid you not, I will add this to the source doc if I need to, if you guys want me to. I literally found a study, an academic study about the media coverage of DUIs. Someone like Cuomo saying that it's not being that this is being overreported or whatever. Based on what I'm seeing of TMZ archives as well as those types of studies, no. No, we're reporting on this exactly the way that we need to be because this is not acceptable. Drinking and driving is not acceptable. I don't care if you think the person is a nice person. They may very well be. But they can be a nice person that made a massive, massive mistake that could have cost the lives of other people. It is reckless, it is irresponsible, and I completely understand why people are talking about it. And I don't think that the reason we're talking about this should really have much to do with Britney Spears in the first place. And I don't think that me saying this should be a controversial thing. But apparently it is. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Wancho just said Paris Hilton, Nicole Richie, Lindsay Lohan, Amanda Bynes, all these ladies getting dragged across the coals in the news for public intoxication. Exactly. Exactly. I'm just saying. If it had never been reported on like this before, if this crime had never been reported on like this before, I think we would have more of a, like, there would be more of a point to stand on that, but I don't think it's there. Just gonna put that out there. Producer sister, do you have anything you want to add to that?
Just, I know we don't generally talk about politics on this channel, but just trying to throw that in and saying it like it's political. How is it? Not drinking and driving should have no effect on where you stand politically.
Well, quite bluntly, I don't think it matters if you're right or left. If there is a political alignment that is endorsing drunk driving, we need to have a serious conversation as a society.
And that's what I mean. Like, it doesn't matter what party allegiance you have, whether it be the most popular or the most obscure. Drinking and driving is not okay. It's very simple. So I feel like that was just trying to drag something else into the narrative to make it more divisive, which just rings very hollow. So I don't know that
I don't believe that this is political.
No,
I believe
not at
that
all.
This is something that should actually unite people.
Yeah,
that's my opinion. But
really, can we not agree drinking and driving is bad? This is something that. Come on, guys, I can't.
I can't. Now, that being said, before anyone throws anything at me, am I saying that Justin Timberlake's life should be over? No. Am I saying that his career should be over? No. Am I saying that he is a horrible person because of this? No. But what I am saying is that it is very clear that he is making foolish decisions when he is under the influence, and he needs to be accountable for his behavior. And he is a celebrity, and this is going to be reported on as it has been reported on for most other celebrities in the public eye who have been charged with this. End of discussion, period. We need to move on. This does not need an apology tour from other people. The only person right now who needs to be saying they're sorry is Justin. And I understand why he's not at this point, because he is defending himself and he has every right to do so, and let the lawyers do their lawyer thing. That's it. Okay. So, what? What? Let the lawyers do the lawyer thing?
No, Project Metal.
Project Metal Music, what did you say? Drink driving is bad, okay? Exactly! Exactly! Mr. Mackey up in here. I'm sorry. I can't. Okay. So, all of that dialogue's going on. Justin's ego is bruised. The media is coming for him. Some of it is quite salacious. Other bits of it I think are completely merited. And then this video goes viral. If you have not seen it yet, we will be looking at screen caps of it. There is one on the side of the screen. There is a video of Justin Timberlake performing with bloodshot eyes weeks before the arrest. So apparently, in Vegas, I believe it was last month, there was a video recorded of Justin while he was performing. The DUI arrest has happened after, but this footage that was first posted on TikTok in May The pop star is seen walking across the floor of the T-Mobile Arena as he passes excited fans with his backup dancers in tow. These are some screen caps of his face. Um, I am not a doctor, nor can I confirm what would have happened prior to this, but I can tell you my eyes look like this only after I have had a bit of a crazy night. Fully legally, but I'm just saying, like, we know. Or I haven't slept in like 2 weeks. that's that's it. So there are a lot of people who are guessing that he may have been on something or he was intoxicated at the time. There's tons of questions, but this has gone, all over the place. And definitely people are saying something's up. Something's up. And oh gosh, carbonized, I can't. That's brutal. Carbonized just super chatted. Thank you very much. The metamorphosis is complete. He has become a troll. I mean, I don't know. It's just he doesn't look okay. And I think ultimately that's kind of, yeah, exactly. For the record, Your Honor, Kim is not a doctor. Do not take anything as medical advice, please and thank you, 100%. But I'm saying when I look at this, I see something is wrong. That's my opinion. I see something is wrong. I don't think that he looks like himself. And I feel like I think we've all seen him grow up. We all know what he looks like. We all know what he looks like when he performs, and there's something off about this. And that is why it has caused so much attention. But again, it is purely speculation and opinion at this point. But it definitely has been something that has been adding to the conversation about this online. So, page 6 wrote, fans immediately flooded social media with comments about the Mirror singer's appearance, with one concerned ex-user writing, he looks wrecked. Get help, bro. Those eyes, though. Dude has either not slept in a week or is going for round 2. Another fan theorized. A third person added, he doesn't look okay. And that's me. I'm the third person. I don't think he looks okay. That's kind of where I'm at. A source previously claimed to page 6, Justin said under his breath about the tour, what tour? The world tour. Despite his concerns, the sexy back hitmaker took the stage on Friday. So this photo was not from Friday, to be clear. But he did hit the stage again on Friday night, and he admitted to fans that the week had been tough. He added at the time, I know I'm hard to love sometimes, but you keep loving me right back. You know what? I'm glad he has some fans that are supporting him, but I hope that he sees that as a reason to not do this again. You know what I mean? Like, I hope he does the right thing. That's all I'm saying. Now, the New York Post, my goodness, was there a lot of reporting that they did. And as I said earlier, there's a lot of repeated information, and I was trying to do my best to curate things so I'm not saying stuff over and over and over again. So the next few slides are going to be an amalgamation of these 3 articles. Want to make sure I give her credit where credit is due. So to Kevin Sheenan, Chris Nessie, Chris Harris, and Mary Kay Jacob from the New York Post, thank you so much for your work. And these are the articles we're going to be going through, certain points here. Justin Timberlake tip. Someone called the cops from the hotel to report the singer might get behind the wheel before the bust. Okay, so before he leaves the bar, he's been reported. Next thing, according to a source, Dumb A, Justin Timberlake, ignored warning minutes before the bust from the same cop who ended up arresting him. So he was reported before he left the bar, and he was warned by the same police officer not to drive. He still drove. Now, the rookie Sag Harbor cop who arrested Justin Timberlake has apparently already been well known by locals for strict enforcement of traffic laws after just 3 months on the force. So now the cop is also getting heat. We're going to get to all of it. We're going to get to all of it. But this is what I mean. Every time I reloaded news from Justin Timberlake over the weekend, I was just like, how does this... It's already bad. It's already bad. There's a clip of you going around where you look like you're out of your mind. You've been arrested. And now all of these details are coming out and it just keeps getting worse. Like I said, this is not clickbait. Here we go. Someone at the swanky Hamptons Hotel where Justin Timberlake was downing cocktails before his DUI arrest, or DWI arrest, called the cops because they were concerned he would get behind the wheel. According to a local eatery owner, they said Justin was having a lot of drinks, and they told the cop to watch him if he was going to drive, said the well-connected Southampton restaurateur, who did not want to be identified. So this is a local person in Sag Harbor saying they know that this happened. Okay. The local businessman did not specify whether the caller was an employee or a patron, including whether or not they were from Timberlake's own party. I think that's a very interesting detail to leave in if you don't know. That whole paragraph there. I have questions, but again, purely speculation. It turns out that pop star Justin Timberlake could have avoided all of this drama if he had only heeded the wise words of the young cop who later placed him in handcuffs. A local law enforcement source told the Post that Timberlake was actually stopped twice on Tuesday morning in Sag Harbor on Long Island. He was stopped and advised not to drive, the source said of the Crimea River crooner. The officer didn't recognize him. He's a young guy and still gave Justin a break because he didn't pose an immediate danger. The now infamous officer has been identified as Michael Arkinson. He's 23. Arkinson thought that that was the end of it, that the guy would get a ride home. So, are you guys getting this timeline? How insane this is. It's several minutes later. As Arkinson was patrolling a different side of the village, Timberlake was observed by the same officer driving. And he was stopped. What a dummy, the source reflected. I'm thinking he could afford a driver. How's that for entitlement? Timberlake was stopped for the second time after allegedly driving through a stop sign at a four-way intersection. So someone reported him at the bar. He was warned not to drive, told to not drive. He continued driving and then ran a stop sign. I don't think a lot of us would have gotten that many chances. That's all I'm saying. Like, yeah. So, the restaurateur source said that he believed the Crimea River singer was mistreated in the embarrassing incident, which made worldwide news. He was definitely treated unfairly. How? If you believe that he was treated unfairly, please explain it in the chat. Because, like, I'm open to hearing a different perspective. I'm not going to drag you. I'm not going to be rude or anything like that. How do you see that timeline and go, oh yeah, he was treated unfairly? I can't. Now, here we go. Here's the fun quote here from this restaurateur person, reportedly. Everyone drives through that stop sign when no one is there. Oh! The source claimed, noting that Timberlake, the 10-time Grammy Award winner and married dad of 2 boys, was a Hamptons regular who frequented his establishments many times over the years. He was always a gentleman, the restaurateur said of the star. People always recognize him when they ask him for a picture, and he always says yes. He has the hat pulled down and the sunglasses, so it's hard to recognize him, but some people do. He's not like Leonardo DiCaprio, who Leo does not like to be recognized, and he will even curse. He does not take pictures, especially if he's with a bunch of models, the source said. The restaurant owner said he also doesn't buy the widely reported detail that the young officer who pulled Timberlake over, a Sag Harbor rookie cop named Michael, didn't recognize him. Now, here's my thing. Everyone drives through that stop sign, so it's fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. Car accidents suck, guys. They suck big time.
If everyone goes through it, then why does it need to be there?
Yep.
Why hasn't the city just removed it
So
if it's not necessary?
he was treated unfairly because the cop warned him before the arrest and he ran a stop sign that everybody runs, so it's fine. I'm starting to kind of maybe understand why this police officer has to be so strict. Because if feel like some stuff on the road is optional and you've got to deal with that all the time, that probably does create some issues for them. And it's really not that hard to stop. That's just my opinion. That is just my opinion. Yeah, KDRs, how are you not embarrassed? And I love how he just starts talking about Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay. So, goes on. If you live in America, you know who Justin Timberlake is, the source said. I highly doubt that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, let's just be real. This kid is 23, which means when he was growing up, NSYNC was done, and he probably was relatively young when XYZ came out and everything else. I doubt he was, on his radar. And as we have gone over in previous articles, the last few years for him have not been that great. His last two albums have not gone over as well as the previous. And there's been a lot of scandal. There's been a lot of other stuff. And he's been doing a lot of stuff for the Trolls franchise, which I doubt would have been in his demographic, right? He would have been like a teen by then type thing. I'm just saying it is entirely possible that someone that is not interested in pop music and doesn't follow this stuff and seems to be a very by the book person, I'm not surprised. That's just my opinion. It's entirely possible. It's entirely possible. There's people now that are really popular with younger people today that I have no idea who they are. And I try to stay pretty involved in a lot of the news, right? Because this is part of my job. But I don't know who some of these people are. I don't know. So I'm just saying.
I look at the Billboard Top 100 and I'm like, who?
Exactly. What? I look at the charts and go, I don't know. Anyway. But another local businessman, Mark, who owns the Flying Point Surf and Sport, said that he believes Arkinson. The cop is definitely not a bad guy. He is diligent. He does a good job. He just didn't know who Justin Timberlake was. That's all. Pretty simple. I agree, Mark. I think that that's probably a fair take. Kirk, who manages the Emporium True Value Hardware directly across the street from the American Hotel, added, the cops around here are pretty lenient and understanding. All right. Officer Michael, who turns 24 this month, stopped the singer on Tuesday morning, right? So we know this. This is from a separate article as well, again, trying to compile all this. In just 3 months on the force, Arkinson has earned the reputation among Sag Harbor's wealthy residents, earning nicknames like the Sag Harbor and Little Redhead Dip-ish for his strict enforcement of traffic laws. Now, here's my thing, though. Is this enforcement there because you have people that go, everybody runs that stop sign, it's not a big deal. He's just trying to do his job. Look, I don't like it when cops go on power trips, okay? I don't. I understand the criticisms, and they are valid when those types of things happen. But I don't think that that's what this was. He gave him a warning. He had a chance to change this, and Justin chose not to. I hardly see that as a cop on a power trip, but that's just my opinion. So all this stuff is going on. So it's like, were the cops over dramatic about this? Were people being ridiculous? Was it really nothing? Screw the stop signs, it needs to come down. Nobody cares. I don't know anymore. And then we get a confirmation to People magazine, as reported by Page 6, that the bartender that served Justin did indeed have one martini. So, they've gone on the record saying that if he was drinking more than one martini, it wasn't here. But then we also have reporting that he was apparently taking other people's drinks, right? Like the guy that went to the bathroom and then came back, and then Justin was drinking his drink, and he's like, "Hey, Justin, that's my drink," or whatever. And I'm sorry, I look at that mugshot and I go, "That was one martini." I I don't know. It's weird to me. That's all I'm saying. So I feel like there are these two dialogues going on right now. There is the one that is basically Justin had one drink, he was treated unfairly by a power tripping cop, that this never should have happened, and that's going to be his defense, and he did nothing wrong. And then there's the other dialogue, which has multiple people saying that he was absolutely wasted. And he was being irresponsible, and all of this stuff went down, and now we're here. I really hate to say it, but I feel like when we talk about the dialogue of Justin being irresponsible and drinking too much, there is a good amount of witness testimony essentially at this point, or people going on the record, that makes me think that this is true. You guys just give me 1 second here for a second. All right, so that whole thing happened. Now, on top of that, we got more bad news. More bad news reporting. So, reportedly, according to the US Sun, tour tickets for Justin's shows have been affected by this controversy. So much to the point that some of these tickets have been slashed to under £13, which is about $16 US for tickets in Pennsylvania to go see him. And I've seen some reporting that, oh no, more people are buying tickets or whatever, but that's definitely not a good number. $16? And people still aren't going? So yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. It's definitely not looking good for him. So I'm just saying, we've had a lot of really nasty news. We've had a lot of bad news. We're definitely getting some dialogues that are conflicting, evidence that is conflicting, and I guess only time will tell. And we'll have to see how this is actually going to pan out in the court system, right? Because that ultimately is what matters. And I hope he's able to defend himself. I hope his lawyer represents him well. Let's get the truth out there, because my goodness, does this look bad? Does all of this just look so, so bad? And that's why I say, forget the tour, forget the world tour. This is about his life now, right? So, on top of this, there has definitely been a dialogue. Some people are claiming that all of this drama, all this bad stuff, is karma. That this is Justin's essentially punishment from the universe for what he did to Britney and Janet. And there was this opinion piece that was written with this idea. So, best-selling novelist has claimed that Justin Timberlake's arrest and humiliation is karmic payback for his treatment of Britney Spears and Janet Jackson. Jennifer Weiner, best known for her book In Her Shoes, which was turned into a movie starring Cameron Diaz, one of Justin's exes, oddly enough, said she was enjoying Timberlake's shame in a new New York Times opinion piece. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. I'm not enjoying this, in all honesty. I think it's absolutely messy and ridiculous. Um, like the some of the how do I word this? I think people taking a lot of joy in this is really messed up and a bit ridiculous, because this is very serious. I do take this very seriously, the crime that was committed and allegedly, um, and the implications of that, and how dangerous drinking and driving can be. It's not a joke. But I don't know if this is so much karma for Britney and Janet. I think this is potentially a symptom of a bigger problem, and one that I hope Justin is able to get help for, if that is indeed what is going on. My speculation and opinion. On Tuesday, he was arrested on suspicion of a DWI while driving away from a night at the American Hotel in Sag Harbor. To add insult to injury, the cop didn't know who he was. Now, the writer here said that the former NSYNC band member's fall from grace has been a long time coming after he easily escaped from two infamous controversies that badly damaged Spears and Jackson. In his over 20-year career, Timberlake has also been accused of appropriating traditionally black music and not actually standing up for the social issues impacting black people. Critics of the Mirror singer, as well as fans of the female pop stars, have celebrated Timberlake's recent arrest and humiliation, but Weiner suggests that once again, he will escape unharmed from this due to being a white male. I think it's an interesting conversation. I guess only time will tell on that one. Some part of me wants to believe that if the ultimate Teflon coated rich white dude is no longer so able to charm his way out of trouble, a larger cultural sea change might be underway. And again, that's going to be one of those things we're going to see as time goes on. But I think it is interesting. Now, on the Britney side of things, Britney fans did it again. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I did want to mention this. So Britney Spears' song Criminal started climbing the charts after Justin Timberlake's arrest. So Britney is finding new chart success right now, and it's not because she released new music or another memoir. According to People, the singer's 2011 hit Criminal was at number 68 on the iTunes top charts in the hours after the news broke that her ex had been arrested on a DWI charge, which, I mean, if you've been paying attention, we've now had this happen with Selfish, we've had this happen with Liar, and now we've had it happen with Criminal. It is the petty trilogy trifecta. You know what? I think at the end of the day, I hope Britney knows that she's got a lot of fans that are standing behind her and want her to do super well. Okay? And we're gonna support her no matter what. I find it to be a little bit petty entertaining. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. So this came after Spears fans encouraged one another on social media to stream and buy the song to show Timberlake where their allegiance lied. Because of their efforts, Criminal apparently also hit the top 10 on iTunes Brazil and number 1 on iTunes Mexico. Yeah. Yeah. This is as Suraj just said, that's a meme on its own. 100%. It absolutely is. So that is essentially where we're at with the Justin drama, with the Britney drama, everything that's come out. I will continue to follow this and try to bring this to you. I didn't want to bring this back up if I didn't have a lot of news to go with it, because I know that at this point it is kind of old news. We've talked about it. I'm sure some of you guys are just sick of seeing it. But I think just the fact that we now know that he was reported prior to driving, and then when allegedly, and then he was warned before he was arrested and still continued to drive, I think that that makes this situation a bit different. I don't believe that he was unfairly targeted. That's my opinion. I do not like how people are going after this cop for doing his job, based on what we know. I mean, there are definitely power tripping cops, right? Like, I think about the golfer a couple weeks ago. Scotty Scheffler? Yeah, that whole situation is crazy. And that cop was out of line, and rest in peace to his pants. But I that's not this situation. That's all I'm saying. It's not. But I do have one other little thing I want to go over, because I think it is important to mention, but it definitely is not a full topic for a stream. And that is going back to Mr. Sean Combs, which I will say, because we don't have the disclaimer slide, the allegations that have been put against Sean Combs have not been proven in court, and he is innocent until proven guilty. However, he has admitted to some of the things, specifically that video between him and Cassie, that he was physically A-ing her in that hotel. But what's interesting now is that Diddy has removed his apology and everything else on his Instagram account. Just wiped it clean. Wiped it clean. It's all gone. It's all gone. Now, I thought that maybe that was a move to take down the enough is enough post. And for those of you that may not know what I'm talking about, a while ago, Sean Combs put out a statement on his social media saying, enough is enough. These allegations that are being put against me are false, blah, 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 blah. And a lot of that seemed like it was directed at Cassie because he had settled with her, that whole lawsuit that dropped. And it was almost like the way that it was posted to me, I interpreted it as this is him saying just because I settled does not mean that I'm guilty. I just wanted this to go away, which is true. If you settle with someone, that does not mean that you are guilty. It just means that you settled. That's what it means. But what I thought was very interesting is now that all this stuff is down, a part of me went, okay, is this the enough is enough thing? Is this him trying to save his butt and hide some of this stuff and not have things that could be used against him later on? Except the enough is enough apology is still pinned on X with the community note. So I guess Diddy thought it was okay to clear it from Insta, along with the apology to Cassie. But no, this is still there on his other social media, so I guess we'll see what happens with his X account moving forward. I don't know.
I'm beginning to wonder if somebody lost the password. Because the apology video didn't come up on Twitter. This is still up on Twitter. Like, nothing's happened on this account.
Who has his Twitter account?
Who has the login? No one's done anything since February.
Like this is sad. That's all I'm saying. I just think that it's entertaining. That's all I'm saying. I just think it's weird. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if there is a plan. Is he going to relaunch his Instagram? Maybe he'll drop a new song. Maybe he'll do a feature with his sons. I don't know. Are we going to get Yeet Skirt Part 2? I have no idea, but I just find this whole thing to be very entertaining. And yes, Shantae just said, I agree. They lost the password. Like, and that's just kind of why I want to bring this up, because I just find this to be very entertaining. Yeah, Carbonized, I did it, but y'all don't believe I did it, do you? I erased it, so now y'all don't know. I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know. We'll see. So that is the news. That's the pop culture news from over the weekend since we last talked. I know that was long. Thank you for staying with me. I'm interested to know your guys' thoughts. Let me know in the chat. I gotta catch up on support here. I think I missed a little bit.
Yeah, so. You did. One other thing just to fact check. Mm-hmm. I did look up the Pennsylvania date that they referenced in that article. Mm-hmm. To be completely transparent, I'm not sure if the pricing I'm looking at is in Canadian or American. I'm on Ticketmaster.com, but it's not giving me which currency I'm looking at. It's
probably US, I'd go with.
And everything I'm seeing is $55 as the lowest. I'm not seeing as low as they mentioned in that article, so...
Perhaps they have sold.
Maybe. I don't know. But that's the same pricing I saw when I looked the other week. Mm-hmm. So... And I know our dollar sucks, but if it is Canadian, but it's not that bad.
No.
So, yeah, just...
There are no longer $15
I don't see any tickets for that amount of money.
Okay, that's fair. Thank you. I appreciate the fact check. We try to do that here.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know. I don't think this is going to be super good for his career. He may move on, and this may not be a big deal for him in, like, a couple of years. It won't affect him, but I don't think that it's going to have no effect on him. That's all. That's my own personal opinion.
I think a lot of these things depend on... People do things, they screw up, they make mistakes. We are all human. We're all going to make mistakes. What really tells everyone else about who you are as a person and your character is how you respond to it after. Do you take ownership? Do you take accountability? All those kind of things. And that is what can really lay the groundwork for what your career in this case and image and all that will look like moving forward.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I want to just go over support very quickly, and make sure I go through this. So I think I left off on Carbonized Stardust saying smash that like. Please consider doing that if you have not done so. I would very much appreciate it. Um, Pearl Jan gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Pearl Jan. I really appreciate that. And welcome to the new Space Angels. Sarai has been a member for 7 months. Thank you so much. Saying, yes, definitely don't drink and drive. Please. Please don't.
If you take one thing away from this stream,
Let it be that. Don't drink and drive. That's all I'm asking. Meg S has been a member for 5 months, saying, hey, it's Kim, and at producer sister, I agree with you. Well, thank you very much. Carbonized Stardust said the metamorphosis is complete. He has become troll. It's the problem. When I hear the word troll, I know everybody thinks of like Trolls World Tour and all those movies. I think of Troll 2. Put a quote in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. Let me know. Let me know. Carbonize also said, nothing I could see because of that one martini. Super chat, thank you. And this is the thing, I feel like that martini thing is going to be important. I want to know what the truth is on that one. And Megas gifted another 5 memberships as well. So that brings us to producer sister. Have you been able to keep count of that for me?
Yep, it's 17.
17. Thank you so much, you guys. Welcome to the 17 new Space Angels. You guys are absolutely amazing. Much love to all of you. Oh, Katie Artist just said Middle Earth trolls for me. Fair, fair, fair. Oh, gosh. Let me see here. All right. I did have one other thing I wanted to mention, and it's actually, I have a favor to ask of all of you here and those of you who are watching. Mods, if you can get the link ready that I sent you guys, I would very much appreciate that. Some of you guys may be aware of a little boy named Captain Corey. Well, I guess, yeah, it was last year. Oh my gosh, a year and a half ago or so. Captain Corey was an incredible, incredible kid that I had the incredible privilege of crossing paths with. And he was a Make-A-Wish kid. Johnny Depp granted him one of his wishes. And he also really wanted to be a YouTuber. And he wanted to hit 100,000 subscribers. And people joined together and we made that dream happen for him. And he has a channel, Crack in the Box, that has over 100,000 subscribers. But Corey also really wanted to see his mom's channel called The Crap Goth hit 100,000 as well. And his mom, Pixie, just is an incredible woman and has been doing so much good work and is working on so many things to try to help other families, and has been working tirelessly since, unfortunately, last year we lost Corey. He set sail. And that is why I have a flag on my set in his memory. And I've been very upset to hear that there have been some people who have been incredibly nasty to Pixie. And that, and not in the like saying a mean thing, like it's gotten pretty bad. And I will say, if you want to know more, you can check it out. She has a video not only on Corey's channel, but on her own channel, explaining kind of what's been going on. And I'm just saying, in the words of Captain Corey, as Carbonize just said, subscribe, bitches. Okay? It's time. Like, if you can make this you can make this boy's dream come true. You could be a part of that, of helping out his mom. Please consider doing so. Following what Pixie's doing. Again, incredible, incredible woman, incredible family. And it's just something that we can do to kind of fight that negativity, because I don't think she deserves it. I think it's absolutely ridiculous and it's disgusting to me. So if you have not subbed to Crack in the Box and to the Crap Goth, please consider doing so. And I don't know what else to say. I'm not going to lie. It's really, the whole thing has really upset me. And I'm trying to watch my words, and I hope I'm not coming off like a bumbling idiot. But yeah, please consider subbing. So the links are in the chat. Thank you so much to my incredible mods. Much love to Pixie and the whole family. And let's be a part of making something wonderful happen out of something that really sucks. Um, and I don't know what else to say. I don't, exactly. Fuzz is like, that's awful. Why? And that's the thing. I can't even. I don't have. I don't have the words. I don't have. It just honestly, it just makes me see red, and my brain, like my logic brain, shuts down. And I wish that I could have said this stuff much more eloquently. But please sub to her and support her. I would very much appreciate that. So, yeah, yeah. Anyway, that's part of what I was talking about when I talked about the sending hate thing. Because I don't know. I don't know what is going on with people lately, but there just seems to be this like level of unhinged with hatred online that I've been seeing, and I don't get it. I don't get it, and it really makes me upset because there's no reason for it. Billy Cat just said, I follow Pixie with all my heart. She's pretty great. She's awesome. Yeah, and DVD just said, those bullies against Pixie are trash humans. I feel so bad for her. It is shameful. It is shameful. 100%. 100%. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, definitely send her some love. Leave her a nice comment, all that type of thing if you want to, because she's awesome. So we do have a What the What today. If you guys are open for that, we could do that, have some fun. I did want to let you guys have a few minutes in the chat just to check what you guys, if you have any thoughts you want to share, anything else you want to send in, and then we will move into the What the What portion of the show. I'm excited. Do we have? I think it's more signs today.
Yeah.
We love it.
Yeah. It's the. I've blacked out a word in the sign, and you guys have to guess what it is.
We had a lot of fun with this.
Yeah.
The other day when we did this, we had a really good time.
And thankfully, there are no shortage of signs on the internet. Crazy signs. So
we like that. We like that. What is it? Denis Rose? Is it Deny or Denis? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Said, Kim, do you mean Troll 2, the horror movie? Yes, the horror movie. Oh my gosh! If you ever have a night where you have absolutely nothing to do and want to watch something that is so bad it is hilarious, you need to watch Troll 2. Troll 2 is not a sequel to Troll 1. It has nothing to do with Troll 1. It is up there with like bad movies when we talk about like The Room. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi Mark. Like it's that bad. It is so bad. It's incredible. The first time I saw it, I laughed so hard. I almost threw up. It was so bad. It's so bad. But it's great. It's great. Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen Troll 2. Let me know. Let me know. Because I would love to see what you guys think. All right. Well, shall we move on to What the What? Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are we ready? Ready. Let's go.
Ready.
Ready. Oh my gosh, the Olympics flashbacks we have in this house. The ready, as well as the I Believe song. All the Canadians in the chat, if you all remember the I Believe song.
I'm sorry.
My heart is with you. My heart
It's coming back.
It's coming
Paris
back
in a few weeks.
Is anyone excited about the Olympics? I'm more of a Winter Olympics person, being Canadian. But yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Although the NHL's going to the next Winter Olympics, so yay, we get real hockey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're going back.
Oh gosh. So yeah. Is anybody? I know a lot of you guys are watching football. There's a lot of football stuff going on right now. Is anybody watching hockey? Because the Stanley Cup final is tonight.
Yes, it is. Game 7.
Yep, rooting for the Canadians.
So excited.
Rooting for our Canadian team. All right, strange, stupid, or silly signs. Can you guess the missing word part 2? Here we go. Please do not blank on the fence. I'm going to guess that says sit. That's my guess. And you guys in the chat, let me know what your guesses are. What is the missing word? And we shall laugh together. Just just reading you guys' chat. Fuzz just said Troll 2 gave me nightmares as a kid. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I mean, there's parts of it that are like, if you're a kid, yeah, that would be really scary. Kyle said, I hope the Oilers flasher makes an appearance. Apparently she signed a deal with Playboy.
Oh gosh.
I read, or something like that, allegedly. Okay, so everyone is guessing sit. We have drink, or do not pee on the fence. All right, let's see. Let's see what it is. It is indeed sit. I'm very happy it is not do not pee on the fence. Oh my gosh. Do not pee on fence. Toilet out of order. Please use...
This is 2 words. So what should you use instead?
I mean, you said 2 words, and my brain immediately goes maybe outhouse, but I think that's too long.
Yes, it's not outhouse.
Upstairs? But that would be 1 word, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Guys, help me out. What toilet is out of order? Please use what? Treadnought said the pot.
Lexi said the sink.
The sink. Hands towel. Your cup. Yellow bucket. The sink. Tree outdoor. The corner. Next door. Men's room. Your... Stop. Guys. Okay, have we seen it?
Yes, I've seen it.
We've seen it. Floor below.
General Scott got it.
So I think what they're saying is go downstairs.
Yeah.
But it does kind of sound a bit different.
It does.
Please use the floor.
Just make the floor your bathroom.
Oh gosh, that's...
Please
Kyle,
don't.
big hole. Bottom with a splash. Shwee. Oh gosh, okay. Notice the town of blank. Oh gosh, is it Jacksonville?
It is not Jacksonville.
No! Okay. The town of blank will no longer be held responsible for UFO abductions, werewolf maulings, creepy Yeti hugs, vampire romances, unsolicited Bigfoot pics, unicorn stunts, pixie glitter, chupacabra bites, average-sized centaurs, sticky vortexes, or broke leprechauns.
What city is no longer responsible for this?
Is this in Ohio?
No. It is not an obscure city either. Most people will have heard of this city, I believe.
Okay. You guys gotta help me. You gotta help me. What is this? Somebody said Dublin.
The
Carol.
city is in Europe.
It's in Europe.
It's in Europe.
It is in Europe. Okay. Oh gosh. This is such a strange...
It's very specific.
Why?
I don't know.
Have we seen it?
I have not.
Okay. I feel like we could guess this all day. Like... Madrid! The town of Madrid?
Yes.
When did we start blaming Madrid?
I don't know.
For UFOs and werewolves and yetis and vampires and Bigfoot and unicorns and lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, when did that happen? There's got to be a story behind this one.
Oh yeah.
There's got to be a story. I kind of want to know. Oh gosh. Okay. I heart sleep because it's like a...
2 words. To breakfast.
To breakfast. Is it weird that a part of me is like, fast pass? But I don't think that, because it's like, you know, like you go to sleep and then you wake up and it's food time.
You're kind of on the right track.
Kind of on the right track?
But it's
Okay.
not fast pass.
It's not a fast pass. Okay.
No.
Lula's mom. Madrid, we've been looking in all the wrong places! Oh gosh. You guys are too funny. Yeah, time skip, shortcut, Lexi, quite possibly, yeah. Anita said shortcut. But I have the feeling it's longer than that based on how long the blank is. It's like an egg burrito to breakfast. So, a teleport to breakfast, milkshake, expressway. Have we seen it?
We haven't seen it, but we've seen a couple that are very close.
Okay, time warp. Time machine. Time machine. There we go. Okay. Oh, General Scott got it like at the same time. He was on we're on a delay, so I think he actually did get it before it would have shown.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, General Scott. You won that one. Time machine to breakfast. Caution. Please be aware the balcony is not on.
2 words.
It's not on what? That makes me not want to walk on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it's not on, but I do prefer that my balconies be on something. Just a personal preference. I don't know if anybody else feels the same. Katie Artist said ground floor. Please be aware that the balcony is not on the ground floor. The more you know. The more you know. I've got multiple ground floor. It's not on the building. It's not on fire. It's not on the floor. It's not on a bench. Ground level. Have we seen it?
Yes.
Is it ground level? Okay. Why would that be necessary? Can someone explain this to me? Like, you guys all knew. Like, I'm looking, like, many of you said ground level or the ground or whatever. Why? Why does that need to be stated?
Why do a lot of these things need to be stated?
Katie Artist, for drunk people? I mean, maybe that's where they should stay on the ground level?
Maybe their room should be on the ground level.
I have so many questions. Yeah, Dreadnought's like, well, duh. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, average room. That's called a patio. More you know. More you know. The patio. Okay. So, it's just a sign on the side of a gas station.
2 words.
It looks like a, it looks like just plywood.
Yeah, and spray paint.
And spray paint. Okay, so this is definitely a DIY job.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna guess it says no gas. Because things aren't looking super great here.
There is no one at the gas station.
Oh gosh, is it free gas? This is not. This doesn't look good. We've got a couple of guesses for no gas, or we got no gas from Dreadnought. Fill here, cheap gas.
Let me put it this way. It could have been said with 1 word, but they chose to say it with 2.
Is it like not open and they could have said closed? Stop! Just say closed! I can't. Oh, Vicky A has been a member for 16 months. Thank you so much, Vicky. You've been incredible. We so appreciate you. I'm 8 minutes behind. That's fine. But love the Winter Olympics. Superior in my opinion, but that's just my opinion, and I understand I'm from the Great White North. I'm biased. It's okay. Not open. I cannot. Stop. Okay. This is not an what?
What is it not?
And if it's an, I would assume it starts with a vowel.
It does.
This is not an open. Like, I'm just, you know what I mean? Like, this is not an what? I am stuck.
It does start with a vowel.
Okay. So Average Supreme just said, imagine with the last one, if they were open law, they would probably not say not closed.
Yep.
Wow. This is not an fridge. Melee guest. Jackie, this is not an option. Dreadnought, this is not an oven. Elevator, this is not an elevator, Sarai. Not an exit, not a urinal. Oh, stop. It's not, please tell me that's not it. Purple Rose Gamer, oh my gosh. I'm gonna scream. This is not an exit? Oh my gosh. This is not an air conditioner. AC. Okay, what are we talking about? It's not an exit. Cerberus, you got it.
And so did Lexi.
And so did Lexi. Not an exit. Oh my gosh. What happened here?
How do you think that's an exit?
Someone tried.
Like, you go through the milk?
Someone tried. This is not an exit. No, this is Patrick. Like, this is not an exit. Stop. Okay. Once the food is given to you, if a blank take it from you, will be no refunds. The blank don't work for us. Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm guessing bird.
So the two blanks are the same word, except the second one is just plural.
Okay.
But it's the same word.
I'm guessing birds. And some of that is because when we were in Clearwater, the seagulls there, they are aggressive. They're very aggressive. I was actually kind of scared. I stayed away from where there were a lot of seagulls because they were out for blood. They were scary. Okay. Okay, yeah, Katie said bird. Melier said squirrel. Dreadnought said seagull. Jackie said monkey. Kelbear said bear. Shantae said cats. Cats, birds, or dogs. Raccoon. Have we seen it, producer
Yes.
sister? Have we seen it?
Yes, we have.
It's the seagulls. I was right. They are scary though. They are legit scary. And I did see signs like that of people being like, don't leave your food unattended. If seagulls take it, that's on you. We cannot, because the problem is that, like, basically I would imagine people could probably just be like, oh yeah, the seagull ate my burger. Need new burger. It's like, no.
It's not the establishment's fault.
No, it's not. It's not. Blank cheese.
What kind of cheese?
Aged cheese?
No.
Non-dairy cheese?
No, it's one word.
It's one word.
But it's a long word.
Okay, but it's a lot of cheese.
What kind of section of cheese would you want in your grocery store?
International cheese?
No.
See, this is a problem. I'm thinking about things I would actually imagine seeing in a specific cheese section.
Mm-hmm.
Artisanal cheese? Like, I'm assorted, dreadnought guest.
Human cheese? No.
What?
General Scott said human.
Human cheese? No, it's not human cheese. Yeah, processed. Meg said delicious. Katie Artist. Sophie extravagant. Purple Rose Gamer free range. Lulu's Mom artificial. Jackie's pasteurized. We've got. Oh gosh. Oh, Karen said when I lived in Florida, I had a seagull steal my peanut butter sandwich while on the beach. I'm so sorry. Have we seen it yet?
I have not.
Okay. I think we're going to keep going. We've got a good amount of guesses here. Entertaining cheese.
Yes.
Can't technically any cheese be entertaining cheese?
Sure.
You just have to put it out when you're entertaining.
Yes. But this is the special cheese for when you're really entertaining.
Silky. Big hole. Guys. Big hole cheese. Oh, gosh. All right. Entertaining cheese. I guess that's kind of their way of saying fancy cheese.
I guess, yeah.
I don't know. It's cheese. Do not access this bus through...
How should you not get on the bus?
Window. I'm guessing window. Or escape. Lulu's mom, this cheese dances and sings. Yes, Kyle says, does it sing and dance?
It's gonna put on a show.
It's a what?
It's gonna put on a show.
It's gonna put on a show, yeah. America's Got Talent? No, America's Got Cheese. We're all just gonna sit there and like hit the golden buzzer looking at these beautiful cheeses. Just chilling. Just chilling. You know, one of them's gonna start singing Never Enough and we're all gonna lose our minds. The window. We got a lot of people guessing the window. The window. It is the window. Don't access the bus through the window. Can confirm.
Much bad.
No, much bad. Much bad. There are doors. There's usually 2 of them. At least. That you can exit through.
I mean, there may be a circumstance where you have to exit through the window, but you don't need to enter through the window. Unless you're, like, a firefighter or something.
Yeah.
After people have exited through the window.
No. Just use the door. Use the door. In case of fire. Oh my gosh. Exit building before blanking. I'm guessing posting, tweeting, complaining. Oh, that is so depressing. That is so, whatever that word is, that is so depressing. I'm thinking of so many, like, exit building before crying about it, exit building before posting about it, exit building before complaining about it, exit building before filming it, yelling about it. Yeah, like, you guys are great. I'm seeing filming, yelling, worrying, reading, tweeting, posting, calling, videoing, talking, yelling. I'm scared. Pooping. Thank you, Brandon. Screaming. Serpy, calling your mother. Mom! It is tweeting about it. Would they have to update that sign out to say Xing about it?
That's going to give a different connotation.
I don't know. Isn't that basically what Twitter is now?
Yeah, pretty much.
From what I'm hearing.
It's not great.
I don't regret leaving. At all. My health is so much better. And I'm not having to deal with any of this nonsense. Oh, gosh. Yeah, it's tweeting. It is tweeting, everyone.
But they had to make this sign, and that's just depressing.
That's pretty sad. That is pretty sad. Give blank for Christmas.
What should you give someone for Christmas?
I mean, usually you would gift someone for Christmas, so I feel like give gift for Christmas would probably fit, but would be very stupid. Sorry, Melier, I don't regret never having a tweeter. Yep. I just remember I was so sad when Twitter went down, like when that whole thing happened, because I had worked so hard to build my Twitter account up, and I had a good amount of followers. Like, I was doing well, and I was like, no, I don't want to be here to watch Elon Musk speed run this into the ground. I can't, and I've never been happier with my decision. All right, so we've got gift love, gift blood, gift death. Give this, give cards, give cash, give thanks, give money, give tea, give gift, gift my presents, cash them, trash gifts, General Scott, no, something, gifts, joy, cards, socks, money for Christmas, give gas. This must be at a gas station.
I hope so.
I would hope so, but that is give gas.
Give gas.
Give gas.
Although it could also be taken another way.
No. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. No. I know holiday foods could do a number on some people, but no.
Especially with all that entertaining cheese.
Now I'm picturing dancing cheese doing Christmas carols. Thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.
Like some demented drive-in footage. You know, like those commercials they play at drive-in theaters that are like the old vintage ones? Yeah, dancing Christmas cheese. That's now in my head.
There you go.
Excellent location for blank store. This commercial property for sale. Oh gosh, what kind of store?
What kind of store should go in?
What kind of store, everyone? See, the thing is, you could just write retail opportunity. That excellent location for what store?
Okay, you got to keep in mind, though, from the looks of it, at least what I can tell, it looks like this commercial property for sale was put there first, and then the other sign, somebody put it on top.
Oh, like they were trying to get more attention because nobody
Yes.
was paying attention?
Yeah.
Okay,
or they want this specific type of store to go in.
What did they... Okay.
It's not an adult store.
It's not an adult store. No. All right. So we've got thrift. It's definitely not a corn store.
No.
Groceries, smoke shop. Green store. Is it green?
No.
Okay, it's not green. Farm store, Halloween, Army, Navy. I mean, with the font, I could see that, General Scott. I'm not gonna lie. Any store. Have we seen it?
I have seen it. Yep.
You saw it. Oh. This would be a great place to get booze. This would be a great place for the alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Right
Good
here.
job, Kyle.
Right here. You go, Kyle. Sir, I won't, thank God. Were we afraid it was something else? But yes, don't drink and drive. Don't drink and drive. Oh my gosh. For sale!
So, Stephanie wants you to know something about this house that she's attempting to sell. It's 2 words. And apparently they felt so strongly about this that they needed to put it on the listing sign.
It's haunted? Because that's the first thing. I feel like that's kind of one of those things like you should be very upfront about, because there's going to be some people that do not care, and they don't care, and it's fine, and then there's going to be some people that, yes, they will care a lot. I always think of that one episode of Modern Family. Oh my gosh. Haunted house. Yeah, somebody else said it's, we got a couple. It's haunted. Owner died. No corpse. Not haunted. Is it not haunted? Because I will cry. Oh my gosh.
Get your tissues.
No, it's not haunted. Stop! Stop! I want to know everything about this. I want to know what happened. Why? What did they get it? Did they have an exorcism? Did someone come and purify it so it's not haunted anymore?
How do they know for sure?
How do you know? How do you know? How would they know? How would they know? They're never gonna know. How did... Something happened in this house. Something happened in this house. It's like worse. Why would... Yeah, I think now we all are like, yeah, no, this house is haunted. You can, the lady doth protest.
Yeah.
Wancho 100%. All the ghosts. I want to know about this house.
If it's not haunted, why did you need to specify?
Why?
What happened?
It was not necessary. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Okay, beware of zombies. I assume like crosswalk zombies. Teenage zombies.
Nope.
Wancho, check under the carpet for pentagrams. While you guys are guessing, I'm just gonna say I feel like you could like have an agreement of buying that house that it was pending like a spiritual inspection. Be like, I'm gonna call your bluff on that. Yeah. I'm gonna call. We're gonna check. We're gonna check. I'm gonna call Selena Spooky Boo, and we're gonna go check. Okay? That's what's gonna happen. All right, so we've got people saying, beware of texting zombies, texting, walking, texting, phone, social media zombies, crossing, texting, cell phone zombies, smartphone zombies. Have we seen it?
I've seen close, but not exact.
It is smartphone zombies. There we go. It's true. It's true.
It's very true.
You gotta look in front of you. Gotta try. A little bit. Just try a bit. Caution. Blank flying aircraft. Is it weird that the first word I thought of when I read that was cats?
A little.
Just because of how short it is. Caution, cat flying aircraft. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you think, this feels like a meme.
Well, it kind of is.
Oh, gosh. What? Is it a living being?
No, it's not a person. Or an animal.
Okay. UFO? We've got some people being Lewis. Flying aircraft. Unidentified. I think it's too short of a word for that. Low flying aircraft? Is it low? Because I could see it is. It is low flying aircraft. And I mean, look at the sign. That sign has been through something.
Yes.
I hope he's okay.
And Katie got that one first.
There you go, Katie. Gosh.
Maybe needs to be a little bit higher flying aircraft.
Yeah.
Than...
Angry blanket.
Okay. It is an animal.
This is an animal?
It's an animal.
Oh, gosh.
What angry animal is ahead?
See, this is the problem. Now we're going to have people, depending on where you live, we're all going to have different answers based on our experiences.
I think this animal is pretty universal.
Okay, so it's not a moose.
No, it's not a moose.
It is not a moose.
I think it's pretty universal. Maybe I'm wrong, but...
That makes me think raccoons, bears. Part of me wants to say beaver. Because beavers, if you get in their way,
they're vindictive.
They are so vindictive. Like, they remember. They remember. I have heard stories from my father up at his cottage in his youth of these beavers. You'd think they were like secret agents. They're nuts. Possums. Let's see what it is. It is raccoons! Raccoons! Angry raccoons. Yeah, run.
And Katie was the first one again on
Really?
that. Yep.
You got this, Katie. Good job. Yeah. Raccoons, though. Run. Don't. Just don't. I love... Pearl Jam just said a hippo. It's the house hippo, though. It's little. It's little, but it's really pissed off, so you gotta give it space, okay? Little, but mighty. Alrighty. Blank.
2 words.
Back into launch. Blank, blank, and back into launch. What?
So where are they? So this is a boat launch.
I don't know. You guys give me your guesses. Give me your guesses.
2 words.
Because I am stumped. Yeah, reverse and back into launch is a good one. Get out, back out. Move along, turn around, slow down, drive in, turn around, turn around. Turn around and back into launch. Enter lake and back into launch. Airplane, reverse, backward. Okay. Have we seen it?
Yes.
All right. It is turn around and back in.
Because, you know, if you're going to launch a boat, you don't need to turn... turning around's not needed. Whatever. Carol was the first one I saw who got that one.
I like Jackie. Go home and back in to launch. Go home.
Like, if you don't know that, you should not be launching a boat.
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
Me too. The library is now selling blank coffee for $1. I'm guessing that should be hot coffee?
What kind of coffee?
Tea coffee? Hot coffee? Real coffee? Let me know. Let me know. Average Supreme. Turn around. Bright cheap coffee, black coffee, tea, coffee, hot coffee, cold coffee, iced coffee, burnt coffee. Have we seen it?
Nope.
No.
No, I have not seen
What
it.
kind of coffee is this? Am I going to have a moment here?
I don't know, maybe.
Selling free coffee for $1. This is why people have trust issues.
Yep.
This library's nickel and diming you now. You think you go there for free stuff. It's $1. It's $1. That makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense. Oh my gosh. Tried not Irish. That is ridiculous.
A little bit.
That is absolutely.
Can you still call it free coffee? Like,
no!
It's such an oxymoron. Like,
unless it's them saying we used to have free coffee.
yeah.
We're now selling the free coffee because you guys took advantage of it and we're pissed. But I mean, I feel like that would be like due to abuse of the system. Essentially, now our free coffee is $1.
You need to be phrasing it differently.
Yeah, Silky's dude, this is not okay. Jackie Alonso, all those books and So Stupid. Stop! You're right.
And the problem is you're going to have a bunch of people reading this now who didn't bring any money because they're expecting it to be free and they're not caffeinated.
Dangerous.
The angry library mob is approaching.
Yes. Remember what the valet who parked your car looks like. Biacuez. Because why?
Why? Why should you remember?
Why should we remember what the valet employee looks like? Let's go. Kyle says ribbit. Gosh. Oh. Sorry, just checking something. Yeah, Diva D said free. You got it. You got that one. Bravo. Bravo. Oh, Nicole, you might be right. Said they might not work here. Or we don't have a valet. I could see that. That is exactly it. Yep. That is a good sign. I have the feeling that is there out of necessity.
Yeah, this has happened before.
That is very tragic. They don't have valet. Always double check.
Yeah, it's important.
Everett Vacuum. Everything we sell. I bet it says sucks. Please tell me it says sucks. Because that is the type of sign I would do. If I worked there, I would literally write that. I would do it without my boss knowing. Oh my gosh. Everything we sell. Am I right? Okay, I'm going to give you guys a minute. Oh gosh. Anita said sucks. Jackie said sucks. Everybody's saying sucks. It sucks! Yay! Brilliant. Brilliant! Beautiful. Beautiful. I would totally go in there. I think the other thing I might do would be the proper amount of suction. Like that Dyson thing back in the day, because it was just too funny.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Notice. Employees must stop. Blank before returning to work. It's crying. I bet you anything it's crying. Based on this. I've seen signs like this before, too.
They make me sad.
They make me very sad. If that is a sign you have...
You need to check your practices.
Yeah, a little bit. The only time I could see that being a thing would be if you worked at a funeral home.
Yeah.
You gotta keep it together, man. Because if you start crying, everybody's gonna start crying. Oh. I'm betting it's crying. It is crying. Stop. No. Like, I've seen signs of, like, employees must wash hands, in quotations. I'm like, what does that mean? What does that mean? But, like, the crying, no. No. If you have to put a sign up, there's a problem in your work environment. Just saying. The farmer allows walkers to cross the field for free, but the blank charges. Why am I imagining that says fox? What does the fox say? Oh, yay, General Scott! Thank you so much for the super chat there. I'm glad your SUV is done. I hope things get better from here on out. Much love to you. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but the bull charges. Everybody's saying bull. Cows. Cow. Cow bull. Have we seen it?
Mm-hmm.
It is bull. I could see that.
Good luck walking across the field.
Yeah. That's it. That's fair.
I wouldn't suggest it.
Yeah, if you want to do it, I mean, that's your choice. Would not recommend. Allison's Family Restaurant, now serving... Oh, please tell me it says food. If it just said now serving food, I think I would cry.
It doesn't say food, but it is a type of food.
Just saying. These are the types of signs that would be great. Now serving. What are they serving, guys? What is Allison's Family Restaurant serving? Now serving regret, depression, anxiety. Now serving Allison.
Oh dear.
Thank you, Anita. Kids meals, breakfast, burgers, meat, dinner, bowl.
Okay, I haven't seen it.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably the most basic thing you would expect a restaurant to serve at breakfast.
Eggs?
No.
Free shavakadu! Free shavakadu! It's an avocado! Thanks! Thank you, Pearl Chan. Toast. Allison's Family Restaurant. Now serving toast. You know what that means, though?
What?
Mother-in-law from hell won't be there.
No, she won't.
Because she hates toast.
There you go. You scared her away.
Allison's like, she's not welcome here. I'm putting this on the sign. They'll keep her away. Cruise control will not come here. Ever. Ever. Wancho now serving beverages. That's pretty great, too.
Water.
Jackie now serving dollar coffee for free. Stop. And cheesecake. And cheesecake. We've got to get the lemon cheesecake and the garlic bread. This is important.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh. For sale. Oh, no. These are the same people that were, like, not haunted.
It's not the same real estate agent.
No, but it's the agency.
Yeah.
Was it KW?
I believe so.
Yeah. I have questions. Maybe you guys should stop doing your secondary signs. I don't know how helpful these have been. I mean, you may have market data that tells me no, but...
Yeah, KW is the same.
Yeah. Right? For sale, free blank with purchase of house.
What will they give you?
Coffee. Are they going to give us free free ghosts, you all? We remember. We remember. Everybody's going, ghost, sage, cat, free roof. Curtains. What the curtains? Oh gosh, have we seen it?
No.
No? Oh.
It's a type of food.
That's not going to make me buy a house.
It might if you're a stoner.
Brownies?
No.
Oh gosh. Pie. Exorcist. Diva D? No. Ghost. Eggplant. Okay, what is it? What is it? Tacos. Free tacos. Burrito, burrito, taco, taco. This is just all this Jennifer Lopez stuff. I can't escape it now. It just keeps coming back. And the thing is, I used to live on that. Like that whole episode. I don't know why. I just found it so funny. And no hate to Jennifer Lopez on that front, but just Oh, it was hilarious. You almost made me forget about tacos. Tacos so good. My tummy yummy, yummy, give me more. I love you, Ben. You almost made me forget about tacos. You know what the best part is about that whole thing?
Uh-oh.
The guy who wrote that has a Tony.
What?
Book of Mormon.
Okay.
South Park. They have Tonys now. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I'm just going taco flavored keys and stop. Okay. Okay.
Did you break?
A little bit. A little bit. The tacos. Okay. That's the end of it. There we go. Did you know that was going to break me?
Not specifically, no.
Oh, gosh. Oh, I think the thing is, like, and I will say, I know some people find South Park to be really offensive, but my big thing with South Park is I am fine with people making fun of people if no one is safe.
Yep.
Right? Like, to me, it's if you're just gonna, like, hound one person and go at them all the time, like, that's not okay. I think that's really bullying and it's not nice. But just the fact that South Park makes fun of everyone and themselves, I feel like it's a badge of honor at this point.
Yeah.
It's like Weird Al Yankovic making a parody of your song. You did it.
You made it.
You made it, kid. You did it. So just the fact that Jennifer Lopez has her own episode of South Park, like, that just shows that she is an icon. That's how I view it. That's how I view it. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, exactly, Wancho. Nobody is safe. No one. No one. Like, it's just... I love it. I love it. Yeah, Nicole, South Park is inclusive AF. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. It is. It is a badge of honor. It is a badge of honor. All right, you guys. Well, that is what we have prepared for you today. We are now in last call, so this is your last opportunity. If you have any comments, any support you want to send in, anything you want to say, anything you want to ask, all that type of stuff, now is the time. It is now, or you'll have to wait likely till Wednesday. Just checking. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Please remember to hit that like button. I'd very much appreciate it. Oh, Lacey break. We haven't seen Lacey. You're right, Katie. I will ask her. She is asleep. I don't know if you guys can. Yeah. She is sleeping. So I will move a little bit. Oh, you did look up. Do you want to come say hi to everybody? Oh, little stretch. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. She just did this really cute paw stretch. Do you want to come see mommy? Oh, oh. Bed's getting a little close to the edge there. We're going to push that back. Here we go. Lacey's here. Lacey is here. Average Supreme has asked producer sister if you would be comfortable telling us what happened. Oh, thank you for the yawn.
I'm not going to get into all the details. I'm going to say it right now. There was no alcohol involved at all.
Nope.
I was in some pain and I ended up falling and I kind of played ping pong off the wall and a shelf and my sink.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
It was in the night.
Yeah.
My husband and I actually heard a noise and we weren't sure what was going on. And then I got a text and then a call at the same time from producer sister, and I ran immediately and we did what we could do, and it's just been making sure that we're treating things, because unfortunately I don't think you remember a lot of it.
I don't, and I remember standing, and then the next thing I remember, I was on the floor.
Yeah.
So
it's been a bit of, we gotta really pay attention to where you're hurting.
Yeah.
To hopefully put the pieces together. Yeah. It was a bit scary.
Yeah.
but you've been fine
Yeah.
with the initial pain
Yep.
since, and everything does look like it is healing beautifully. So that is good. And we have an appointment for you this week to start with the other stuff that's a bit more complicated.
Yep.
But it's going to be okay.
Yep.
And yeah, it's overall, I mean, it really could have been a lot worse.
It could have been a lot worse.
A lot worse, but it was scary. It absolutely was scary. Um, and I will say it was adorable. Her dog, Sammy, was so concerned. So my husband actually had to come down and babysit Sammy because Sammy wanted to be all over producer sister and make you feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very cute. Very, very cute.
Well, he heard me fall, and I had the door blocked, so he couldn't get to me.
Mm-hmm.
So he heard that something was wrong, but he couldn't come and be beside me until you guys got there and that. So yeah.
Sorry, I'm just double checking here. I don't. Oh, Terry said, "Have you seen the new Funko Pop supposedly coming out? Are you saying a Funko Pop, like a toy, like the figure? Because I don't know. I haven't seen what the new ones
No,
are.
neither have I.
I don't really follow it like super close. Yeah, let me know which one it is because I'm not sure. I'm looking at the site right now, and I'm not super like up to date on what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, Blackpink's getting some
Hmm.
stuff. Good for them. Good for them.
Yeah, Carbonized just said for the last few years I've had some fainting episodes. It's so scary. So
Yeah.
I feel you here. Yeah, and it's basically what it was.
Mhm.
Is I was standing 1 minute and not the next. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was definitely scary.
It was. It was, and I think just our dad. His injury was unfortunately due to an issue on a bike. I don't want to get super into that, all of it, because it's not really my story to share. Oh, there's a Funko Johnny Depp coming. That's
Cool.
exciting. Thank you, Terry. Thank you for letting me know. That's awesome. Um, yeah, so I think it's just, it's been a bit, it's been one day at a time.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of one day at a time, and doctors, I am so thankful for our doctors who have, answered our calls and been there and everything else. It's been great. And I do really appreciate that. And it's, yeah, Sarah B just said, I've been dealing with fainting due to the sight of the red stuff. I unfortunately have to censor that. It's freaking terrifying. I found out that, okay, weird thing about me, I am that weird person who, before anyone in my family has had a surgery or I've had a surgery, I literally will watch the surgery. I will go online and I will find video of the surgery being done so I understand what is going on. I look at everything, I see it all in its gory glory. And I've never had a problem with it. And when there's been injuries I've had to tend to that are graphic, I'm fine. A drop of puppy blood, I'm done. I am done. I to the point that my husband has actually had to come and pick me up off the floor. True story.
Yep.
Yeah, like I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Oh my gosh.
So Dreadnought asked, has it happened before? No, it hasn't. And Karen said, did I have a seizure? Which, no, I did not.
No. I can say what happened to producer sister. My mother and I have had similar situations. So we're pretty sure we know exactly what happened. We're going to get everything tested. But we think we know what it is. And it's treatable. She's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Yeah. Um Yeah, exactly, Lulu's mom. Yeah, snip their toenail wrong. Yep, done. Over. I'm out. Bye. I found that out the hard way. Actually, it was about a year now when we had to take Charlie to emergency. And yeah, that was I learned real fast there. Real fast. Scary. So scary. So scary. Uh um yeah, so it'll be okay. We'll let you guys know if anything, if we need anything, but I think the most part for right now is just if you're into it, if you wouldn't mind praying or good thoughts or whatever, good vibes, all those things, whatever your belief system is, we would appreciate it. And we're all gonna get through it. We're all gonna get through it, and it's gonna be okay.
Yep.
So that's all. That is all. Um, and if there isn't a what the what in at one of our shows over the next little bit, it's probably because producer sister just needs some time to recover. And I've told her, considering producer sister also has a job on top of this too, um, that I don't want her stressing about it, right? Because I knew you guys would understand, and you guys probably don't want her stressing out about it either, right? And everything will get back to normal soon. But for now, it's more important that she take care of herself. So I hope that that's good. Um, and everything else. Yeah, Christine just said, don't overdo it, producer sister. Take your time, go slow. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Oh, Dreadnought, thank you for the offer.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't I don't want to ask, but if
No.
you did want to throw something producer sister's way, you can throw that through my PayPal if
But
you'd like.
I'm okay.
She is
We have
okay.
health care.
We do have
Yeah.
coverage. We do have insurance. There I don't know if there's going to be costs associated with any of it, but if it is something you feel strongly to, if you want to send it to me, I will pass it on to her.
But I'm
Um,
okay.
I can get it very quickly into her account, um, and you know whatever. But we are okay. We are okay. And just you guys being here and the positivity and producer sister knowing that she has people rooting for her, I think means a lot. So it's yeah, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, but please do not feel pressured at all. We never, in general, we never want people to feel like they have to.
No.
Um, whether it would be super chats, stickers, gifts, PayPal's, whatever. We never want people to feel like they have to. It's just we
It's
know
not
some people.
expected.
It's not, but I know some people feel very passionately about that they want to do that, and I don't want to like be rude that way either. So I hope that makes sense. Um, Aw, Pearl Jan, take your time. We will be here. We'll ride at dawn for you both. Aw, we love
Thank
you
you.
guys. My goodness. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I think we are going to wind down. I think we've gone through everything. Um, we should be here on Wednesday. If
Yep.
that changes, I will let you guys know either through the community tab or through my Instagram. And we'll go from there. But I think for now we are set for Wednesday.
Yep.
And yeah, one day at a time. One day at a time for now. That's all we can do. So I'm going to roll the outro. Thank you guys so much for being here. Much love to all of you. And I will see you all very soon. Thank you guys so much. And bye, guys.
Bye.